Welcome to our journey through the biblical narrative. Today, we're taking a deep dive into Genesis chapter 5. This chapter is far more than just a list of names. It serves as a crucial bridge between creation and the Great Flood, offering a profound theological reflection on life, death, and enduring hope in a world that has fallen. The Book of Adams. The chapter opens with a solemn and foundational statement. This is the book of the generations of Adam. When God created man, he made him in the likeness of God. Even after the profound impact of the fall, humanity still bears the image of God, though now, it's undeniably marred by the presence of sin. God created them male and female, and he blessed them. This serves as a powerful reminder that despite everything, his fundamental blessing still remains upon humankind. Adam had a son named Seth, who was born in his own likeness, after his image. This phrasing deliberately echoes the earlier description of God creating man in his image, powerfully illustrating that the image of God is faithfully passed down through generations, though now, it's also tainted by Adam's fallen nature. Life, legacy, and death. As the genealogy unfolds, a consistent and almost somber rhythm takes over the narrative. A man lives a certain number of years. He fathers children, ensuring his legacy. He lives many more years. And then he dies. This unyielding rhythm, marking the inescapable end for each patriarch, is interrupted only once throughout the entire chapter. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, named Seth. Adam lived a total of 930 years, and then he died. Seth lived 912 years, and then he died. This pervasive pattern starkly emphasizes the inescapable reality of death, just as God had sternly warned in Eden, "You shall surely die." Even though these early humans experienced incredibly long lifespans, death ultimately came to all of them, a grim yet honest reminder of the profound and universal consequence of the fall. Enoch, a man who walked with God. Yet, in the very heart of this repetitive cycle of life and death, a truly remarkable exception emerges. Enoch walked faithfully with God for 300 years. Enoch walked with God, and then he was no more, because God took him away. Unlike every other figure in this genealogy, Enoch does not die. His story stands out as a unique beacon. He maintained an exceptionally close and consistent relationship with God, and instead of facing the universal fate of death, he was miraculously taken directly into God's divine presence. This small, yet incredibly significant detail profoundly breaks the pattern of death and offers a powerful glimmer of hope. For those who choose to walk faithfully with God, death does not, in fact, have the final word. The birth of Noah. Following Enoch's extraordinary departure, the genealogy resumes its course until Lamech, who fathers a son and names him Noah, uttering these poignant words. "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord has cursed." This statement reveals that even generations later, the people vividly remembered the curse from Eden and deeply longed for relief from its harsh realities. In naming his son Noah, which means rest or comfort, Lamech expresses a profound hope that God might bring some form of restoration or at least genuine comfort through this child. Noah's birth marks the definitive beginning of a brand new chapter in human history, one that, as we know, will ultimately be defined by a sweeping act of judgment followed by a glorious renewal through the flood. Genesis chapter 5 might initially appear to be just a dry list of names and numbers, but when we look closer, it tells an incredibly powerful and enduring story. It confirms that humanity still profoundly bears God's image, even after the devastating impact of the fall. It starkly reminds us that the curse of sin brings death to all, precisely as God had warned. Yet, in the very midst of this pervasive reality of death, one exceptional man, Enoch, demonstrates that intimate fellowship with God is not only possible but incredibly powerful, offering a pathway beyond death. And finally, through the significant birth of Noah, hope truly begins to rise once again, pointing towards future redemption and a new beginning. As we continue our journey through Genesis, let's now connect directly to the timeless source. We'll explore the very words of Scripture, chapter by chapter, verse by verse, to hear the divine word as it was originally given. This will be the foundational text for our upcoming reflections. From Adam to Noah. 5. This is the written account of Adam's family line. When God created mankind, he made them in the likeness of God. 2. He created them male and female and blessed them. And he named them mankind when they were created. 3. When Adam had lived 130 years, he had a son in his own likeness, in his own image, and he named him Seth. For after Seth was born, Adam lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. 5. Altogether, Adam lived a total of 930 years, and then he died. 6. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enoch. 7. After he became the father of Enoch, Seth lived 807 years and had other sons and daughters. 8. Altogether, Seth lived a total of 912 years, and then he died. 9. When Enoch had lived 90 years, he became the father of Kenan. 10. After he became the father of Kenan, Enoch lived 815 years and had other sons and daughters. 11. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 905 years, and then he died. 12. When Kenan had lived 70 years, he became the father of Mahalalel. 13. After he became the father of Mahalalel, Kenan lived 840 years and had other sons and daughters. 14. Altogether, Kenan lived a total of 910 years, and then he died. 15. When Mahalalel had lived 65 years, he became the father of Jared. 16. After he became the father of Jared, Mahalalel lived 830 years and had other sons and daughters. 17. Altogether, Mahalalel lived a total of 895 years, and then he died. 18. When Jared had lived 162 years, he became the father of Enoch. 19. After he became the father of Enoch, Jared lived 800 years and had other sons and daughters. 20. Altogether, Jared lived a total of 962 years, and then he died. 21. When Enoch had lived 65 years, he became the father of Methuselah. 22. After he became the father of Methuselah, Enoch walked faithfully with God 300 years and had other sons and daughters. 23. Altogether, Enoch lived a total of 365 years. 24. Enoch walked faithfully with God. Then he was no more, because God took him away. 25. When Methuselah had lived 187 years, he became the father of Lamech. 26. After he became the father of Lamech, Methuselah lived 782 years and had other sons and daughters. 27. Altogether, Methuselah lived a total of 969 years, and then he died. 28. When Lamech had lived 182 years, he had a son. 29. He named him Noah and said, "He will comfort us in the labor and painful toil of our hands caused by the ground the Lord has cursed." 30. After Noah was born, Lamech lived 595 years and had other sons and daughters. 31. Altogether, Lamech lived a total of 777 years, and then he died. 32. After Noah was 500 years old, he became the father of Shem, Ham and Japheth. Genesis chapter 5 might seem like a simple list of names, but it carries a profound message for us today. It reminds us of humanity's enduring connection to God's image, even after the fall. It soberly acknowledges the reality of death, a consequence felt by all. Yet, it brilliantly illuminates the power of walking with God through Enoch's extraordinary journey, and offers renewed hope for a fresh start through Noah. Before you go, we'd love to hear from you. What part of Enoch's story resonated most with you? How does this chapter change your perspective on life and death? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If this video has blessed you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more profound biblical explorations, and share it with anyone who needs a message of hope. Thank you for watching, and may this timeless word bless you.